There was once a mind, not unlike yours, brilliant, vast, a filing system of stories and sparks, each memory a folded page, each emotion a whisper in the wires. And some people, perhaps even you, see or feel or hear a sound, a tone, a phrase, and something inside crossfires. Files open themselves, associations jump across wires, and the body remembers before the mind can speak. But that was then. This is now. Now your files, they're yours to reorder, to refile, to realign, because the brain rewrites itself. The way a river carves new pathways through the stone. What once was pain now becomes a pattern. What once triggered collapse now becomes a bridge, from problem to power, from reaction to rhythm. Because you're not the filing system, you're the librarian, the architect, the conductor. And conductors don't fear the symphony, they orchestrate it. Let me show you with story, with rhythm, with reframe, how you do that. There was a man who once thought he wasn't enough. He filed every setback under failure. But then, he simply rewrote the label. Failure became feedback. A mistake, no, a message. A map, a direction, a recalibration. And in that moment, his past reorganized itself. He didn't need to fight his memories. He just refiled them. Ah, yes, he said. That was a lesson. This is my next level. And there was a woman who felt like every emotion was a storm until she learned storms pass. And the eye of the storm is still. She stopped fighting the weather inside and started listening, processing, letting every emotion be just a messenger, delivering instructions on how to grow. She realized feelings aren't enemies, they're feedback loops, they're signals. So she reframed sadness into stillness, anger into action, fear into fascination, and in doing so, she reclaimed her calm. You're doing it too, aren't you? Right now. Resorting, realigning, noticing the files that once screamed. They're now whispering new stories. Because what if the past is not a prison? It's just paperwork. And all paperwork can be resorted, cross-filed, repurposed. A trigger is not a trap. It's a teacher in disguise. You feel the sensations. You see the thoughts. You hear the old voice rise. And instead of collapsing, you smile and say, that was then, this is now. I choose to refile that thought. Click, file saved, file healed, file transformed. And now, let me tell you a little secret. There's a part of you right now, already doing all this, already fluent in reframing, already reassigning emotions to new categories. You've done it before, maybe without realizing it. That's right. Every time you grew, you rewrote your own brain. When you turned heartbreak into insight, that was a cross-filing. When you made someone laugh during conflict, that was a pattern interrupt. When you breathed deep, instead of snapping back, you were mastering your nervous system. When you looked at the same problem with a new question, you weren't confused, you were curious. And curiosity is the first step to genius. Let's install more now, shall we? Just imagine. A system inside you. A sanctuary of mind. Where every file is yours to reframe. Failure becomes training. Fear becomes fuel. Rejection becomes redirection. Each reframe, each choice. It's a new neural connection. And now, you respond differently. Where you once shut down, you now breathe. Where you once recoiled, you now refile. Where you once blamed, you now reclaim. You ask, what else could this mean? What might this make possible? How is this for me? Because your new belief system is this. I create meaning. I realign reality. I shape the mirror that shapes the world. Can you remember a time when someone surprised you by growing? You thought you knew them. But they'd shifted, transformed, radiated. Now feel that in your own skin. That surprise, that shift, that spark. That's not someone else. That's you, reprogrammed, refined, realigned. You now install these truths. I am a flexible thinker, unshaken, unstuck. I use every trigger as a training tool. I refactor my memories for meaning. I redirect emotional energy into creation. I live in possibility, not prediction. And the more you practice this, the more this becomes who you are. So go ahead, teach yourself again and again how to choose new files, how to cross-link joy to discomfort and growth to resistance. How to say, this feeling is fuel. This thought is mine to edit. This is not a flaw, it's formatting. And formatting can be changed. You're not here to survive your past. You're here to redesign your future. You're not broken, you're updating. You're not stuck, you're sorting. You're not late, you're learning. You're the empowered reorganizer, the resilient rewirer, the rhythmic realigner, the magnetic mind, because now you know how. And knowing rewires everything.